11th chapter. Embryology. Fetal development, face features. 1,400 years ago nobody knew how facial features looked like, however it was portrayed in the Quran. Facial features develop between the second and third months. Facial features develop between the second and third months, before that the fetus is featureless. This was known recently, however this was portrayed in the Quran 1,400 years before it was discovered. Science says the Meckel's cartilage in human embryonic and early fetal periods. The sequential development of the Meckel's cartilage started as early as stage 13, 32 days, with the appearance of condensation of mesenchymal cells within the mandibular prominence. During stage 17, 41 days, the primary ossification center of the mandible appeared on the inferior margin of the Meckel's cartilage. The muscular attachments to the Meckel's cartilage in embryos were observed at stage 18, 44 days. Wiganovska Swikovska M. Przestańska A. The Meckel's cartilage in human embryonic and early fetal periods. Anat Sciint. 2011 June, 86-98-107. Quran says. In Surah Al-Hajj 22-5. O people! If you are in doubt about the resurrection, we created you from dust, then from a small drop, then from a clinging clot, then from a lump of flesh, featureless and with features, in order to clarify things for you. And we settle in the wombs whatever we will for a designated term, and then we bring you out as infants, until you reach your full strength. And some of you will pass away, and some of you will be returned to the vilest age, so that he may not know, after having known. And you see the earth still, but when we send down water on it, it vibrates, and swells, and grows all kinds of lovely pears. Kulka means features. Mukalaka means has features. Kermukalaka means featureless. In this verse the fetus has features and is featureless. In another verse it says the fetus acquires those features after clothing the bones with flesh. In Surah Al-Mu'minun. Then we developed the semen into a leech. Then we developed the leech into a lump. Then we developed the lump into bones. Then we clothed the bones with flesh. Then we produced it into another feature. Most blessed is Allah, the best of creators. In this verse the fetus acquires those features after clothing the bones with flesh. This turned out to be the correct order of development. Bones and muscles form before facial features. The vertebra is the first part of the skeleton to form, however it is still made of cartilage. The first cartilage that turns into actual bone is the mandible, jaw bone. This Meckel's cartilage turns into bone 3 days before its respective muscles form. The first formation of actual bones happens at the jawbone at day 41. 3 days later the associated muscles form. The facial features formed during second and third months. No mistakes in the Quran. How could an illiterate man who lived 1,400 years ago have known that bones and muscles develop before facial features?